Hello everybody and welcome back to Saxlingham. So you joined me a few months on from the last episode. We've pushed on because we needed to wait for the corn to be ready. We've got a few jobs to do elsewhere, but I'm going to start a worker off. We've got a corn head. It's on lease because I don't know how often we're going to be doing corn. But look at this. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to go... If I wander in there, we'll get lost. Yeah, so we'll get a worker started on this, and we'll see how much corn we get. We might need to do... like another one. We might need to harvest or, well, plant another cornfield. I really don't know how much to expect from this. But this is going to go towards, well, a little bit is going to go towards the hats. Maybe, depending on how much we get, we could split it in half, but some towards the hats and some towards the, like, the bakery we've got. Because corn will go in there to make, like, corn flour and tortillas. So maybe we could do that. We're going to get straw. Actually, we might need to go and give the worker a little bit of speed, because otherwise he is going to take all day. Now, we're not going to get much straw off this because it's corn, and that to me, that's stubble. Yeah, that's stubble. So that we need to obviously go and mulch this, and I'm hoping that mulching then will sort out the field, and it'll be perfect all over. I'm hoping. We will find out. Now, not much has changed here. I've been using the grass in the silo. Well, in that fermenter into the BGA to keep us going. We're sitting at 305,000 at the minute, which is pretty good going. We still only have that one field, and I really want to get another field. Now, there is something we can sell at the minute, but we'll get to that in just a second. The only one thing that's changed around here, apart from me just, you know, rinsing and repeating every month so far and keeping grass going when I can and keeping the silage, there's one thing up there which has changed. Now, I don't know if you remember me saying, on one of the hats, we need wool. And I was looking around thinking, what can I do for sheep? Obviously, we need sheep for wool. Nowhere was like a small enough plot to put sheep on. And up here, there's a lot of wasted ground. So I might have done something. I might have done this and put some sheep in. Now, I'll be truthfully honest with you, I did this off camera because I did not think this was going to work in the slightest. Can you remember this bit of field here? It got such a dip in the field here. It was like really dropped down low. I thought there's no way ever that I'm ever going to get that nice and flat to be able to put like a sheep barn on there. And you know what? It went a lot better than I thought it would. Done a bit of fence work, put a few more trees in to try and block this area because, granted, I have had to lift the ground quite a lot. If we do go sneak over here and show you the nasty side of it, yeah, as you can see, I did have to, and it's obviously the fence in there. I can't get rid of the fence, so the ground has gone around it. So that's the kind of nasty side of things. But yeah, I was quite surprised actually. From this side, it looks pretty good. I managed to get it sort of flow there, so it wasn't such a big drop there. I managed to like lift it all up and flow it around quite nice. I'm quite impressed. Now, I can change the fence to obviously try and encounter some more of this. But I don't really need to because it holds 150 sheep in here. And I think that is going to be plenty. I don't think we're going to need much more. But look at this. Now the only one thing I can't see is, I can see the symbol for food, for grass going in there. I'm assuming the wool is going to be in this like black and yellow hatching around here. I'm really hoping, that wool doesn't come out over here, because if it does, we are in trouble. Now, I didn't see any other markings apart from these ones here. So it's either going to appear in here somewhere, or here, or is that just the marking for the food? I'm really not sure. So the worker's doing right on here. We'll let the worker crack on. I'm not exactly sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, getting a bit full. Alright, well, let's go and have a quick look across, because we need to sell something. So we'll wait for the worker to come up saying it needs to be emptied. Oh, 80%. Okay, let's just go sort the worker out. Perfect timing, look at that, just come up, full grain tank. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, worker. Got that a bit wrong. Let's just go get this in here. Now, I did upgrade this trailer because when moving things about, it was 50,000 litres in here. It's now 100,000. Just to give it a little bit more room. But I don't think we're going to have to worry with that. I can't see we're going to get over 100,000 litres of corn off this field. I mean, that'd be amazing, but I don't think it's going to happen. So what we'll do is we'll store all this into the silo. We might just keep it in the trailer. If it will all fit in the trailer, who knows? It's quite a nice amount, 20,000 already. Yeah, that's good going, that is. maybe it won't all fit in here. So there should be a nice amount to be able to distribute across to the like the bakery and also for hats. Don't need to put much in for hats because the hats are just very, very low amount of corn needs to make hats. So over at the hat factory then, it takes 2.5 litres of corn. So yeah, we don't need much. It will hold 200,000 litres of corn in here, but I think if we maybe put in, I don't know, what, 50,000 litres? And then put the rest into the little bakery thing over here. And that will make corn flour and tortillas. I think that could be quite good. But for now, everything's been put in storage, and I might have gone and added something new on to the hire purchase. Maybe something like this. Oh, yes. Yes. A Volvo 760 FH16. I got it purely because the trailer, so we can get some more pallets on, because the pallets are, well, looking, I mean, look at that. My word. Yeah, we've got 252 pallets in here. Hats, pumpkins, eggs, soy, melons, watermelons, you know, and bread, which is still looking pretty good for how long it's sat in here for. So, yeah, that little trailer on there, it's good for moving stuff around here. But, yeah, if we're going to need to transport like we're going to need to do now, then, yeah, we need this bad boy. So we'll get this lined up. Wrong one. Hold on. Let's just go back into that one. We need this because we need to sell the hats. The straw hats have peaked at the minute. Normally in June, but they've peaked at the minute. So we need to take full advantage of that and sell these bad boys. Now, they do spawn somewhere out here, actually. I'm not sure. I'm going to back up because I don't know exactly. I think they step out of that yellow hatching. So let's just go into here and let me just double check. I think it was straw. Yes, straw hats at the farmer's market is the best at the minute. Now, how many straw hats have we got in here? We have 49. I think that's even too much for this. Let's just see. I'm not going to tell you yet. You'll see the figure come through when we get there. Where's my straw hats? There we go. We can get 25 out to start with. Beautiful. Let's go jump in and load these on. I wasn't sure if it was like the yellow hatching or it was just past it, but as you can see, it's just past it. So let's get them on board. Oh, I forgot we can stack 3 high on this where you can't with the little trailers. So, really, they should actually all fit. I'm not exactly sure how many... that's in the way of the trigger. That's always baffled me, that. Let's just move that back a bit. There we go. Can we now get it? There we go. Let's have a look. Where we're looking for. We want straw hats. Not the chip decks hats. Chip. Yeah, what a name. Let's go and see. Get all these on board. I'm hoping. Don't know how many, actually. If we can get them all on, it'd be nice. It's looking like it. Oh. Tell me that's all of them. Yep. Chip Tex hats. We've got 28 of them. Yeah, that is all the straw hats. That is nice. Okay. So we can fit... What do you think then? I'm guessing what? 50... We've got 49 on now. Maybe sort of like 54 we could do. Oh, the worker's got a full tank. Let me just go empty the worker and then we'll go sell these and see how much we're going to get for these. What do you think? If you want to have a go, put it in the comments below before I sell them. It's a nice amount. It's going to be anyway. Not the best place for the combine to kind of park, but hey, it is what it is. Crop destruction is off, thank God. But yeah, it looks like actually we're going to get quite a nice amount. I mean, we're going to be at 40,000 from this unload because the combine's 20,000 per go. And look how much we left we got. Yeah, okay, there's going to be a lot going through the bakery. Definitely more, but maybe we could split it 50-50 for the hats as well. Obviously, at the bakery, it is purely just corn that goes through to make corn flour. Where the hats, we're going to need to get lime as well. So it's another expense for us to get lime to make hats. But I definitely think it's going to be worth it. Right, let's go back to this now. I'll throw... Yep, there we go. We need to go to the farmer's market with our load of straw hats. What a farmer market is going to do with 49 pallets worth of straw hats, I don't know. But I mean, if they're willing to pay me, that's all that matters, eh? So, let's go do the journey, and I will see you when we turn up and we pull into the gate at the farmer's market. So, let's pull into here then, the old farmer's market. We've been here before, we know what the crack is here. And we know that we need to go into the one in the middle because that is where the pallets and bales go. So, we'll take this in here. And we'll see if we can try and get a sell for it all. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. Quite a fair size, this, isn't it? Up under the roof. Where's the trigger? It's there somewhere, so I'm not sure if we're going to get this all in one. Maybe not. We'll give it a try, shall we? Let's go. Well, I mean, that was half of it, and that's 511,000. Oh my word. I never knew hats were that much. I have no idea what that just made us, but we're now a millionaire. What was that? 700,000-800,000? I was not expecting that, and that is not what the I'm so confused. That is not what the chart told me. On here, it said the best I could get was 511,000. Well, that shocked me. Do you know what? I am honestly shocked there. I don't even know what to say. I was not expecting that. Now, are them pallets, maybe that was giving me the figure based on 1,000 litre pallets? Are they 2,000 litres each then? I'm going to have to check that, because then that would technically double the price, which is why... Do you know what? I really don't know, but... I mean, this is the right place. Isn't it? Honestly, I'm gobsmacked about that. I was not expecting that. I got it in my head of what it said. Now, it does show this is the farmer's market here, but that won't accept pallets. But the place next door does, but that hasn't got its own sell point. It's just down as farmer's market. This is bales and pallets, so it's got to be the same thing. Unless that, what you call it, the stock checker thing was giving me the wrong figures. Oh, I'm really confused here. Wow, that's amazing. So I've tried to have a look into this to see what is kind of going on. Now, this is a sell point, but it doesn't seem like it's on the system or on the map as a registered sell point. Like, that is labelled up as a farmer's market. And that is what it gives me the prices of. Now, I don't know, is this cheating? I mean, technically I've sold them all to a sell point, which is in here. It's just... it's not coming up like that's saying it's farmer's market, so that's giving me the price if I sold it there. That isn't labelled up as like a sell point. You can see, if we're going to have a look on the map, you see, where the truck is there, that's the sell point for the pallets. That's the farmer's market, but as you can see, it is showing the building. That's what we've gone in. Not that. So is that location, should that be like here? Is this... I'm just confused. I feel like I've kind of gained a couple 100,000 more than I should have done. 49 pallets at the price should have been 577,000. But if we go look on, if we go through on here, and yeah, here. If we go look on here, in May, the far right one where we are now, 816,000 for sold products. So we just made 816,000. So I've gained a few 100,000 more than I should have done. So we'll put this thing back up here. I'm really not sure what to think on that. Maybe let me know if you know in the comments below. I've not normally had... normally the stock checker tells me the right price. That confused me a little bit. Yeah, maybe let me know on the in the comments below if you can share some thoughts on what's happened there. Is there a glitch? Have I gained more money than I should? Should I take out some money? I mean, the only problem is, until this publishes, I don't know what your answers are going to be, and I was really wanting to go buy a field, but do I work off the money I've got now or work off the other money? Okay. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below then, because I'm really intrigued to know what's happened there. Is it a glitch, or is that right? You know, pallets, because I mean, look how many more pallets we've got in here. We've got so many more. If it's going to give me 200,000 or 300,000 more than it actually says on the stock price, yeah, we could end up with suddenly going from, oh, we've got no money to do anything, to, oh, okay, well, now we've got millions. Interesting. All right, well, let's go check on the worker. I'm just going to run with this for now because I don't know what else to do. And, yeah, we'll check on the worker, and we could definitely go buy a field now or two. Well, looks like the worker's still there. I thought the worker had gone home. Again, we're going to have to go in the corn. So this is going to be another... this is going to be 60,000 altogether. Ooh, right on the edge. You know what, actually, I bet we are going to get 100,000, or very close to, or maybe just over. That's quite impressive. So we'll let the worker empty this one into here. We've got more straw to get up, although by the looks of it, we don't really need any more straw. If that's the price them hats are coming in at, my word. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy a field, this one right here in front of us. Definitely want that one, we've been saying that for a while. And I'll get some sheep as well, see if we can max out the 150 sheep. Now, I don't think, we might actually saying that, we might have to wait on sheep, because I don't think I've got any grass available to feed them. Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue. Alright, well, let's, this is kind of throwing me off a little bit, that amount of money from there, it's really throwing me off. So looking on the map then, this needs ploughing, which again, yeah, is normal after corn. So I'm going to mulch it first, then plough it, because then I think that will give us, it will literally reset the field and should give us our 100% yield bonus, I'm hoping. This is the one I want. As you can see, it's got, what's it got in it? Barley. So that will go to feed the chickens, that's good. We've got this one down here as well, which is, what's that? Is that oats? I think that's oats. Yeah, this one could be quite good. It looks pretty good. It's just showing it's got no weeds in it or anything like that. We need to do some fertilizer on here, which is not a massive issue. 416,000. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and... Do we wait for the farmer to put some fertilizer on it again? Or... Looking at the state it was last time and how long it took him, I'm not hoping much here. So I'm going to go and buy that. Okay, we own that field. We can sort out the fertilizer. Now let's go and have a look at some sheep. So just having a look at the sheep then. Obviously, yeah, we're going to need grass. And our grass field is only on stage 2 of 4. So we're just a couple of months away from the grass being done. So we'll wait on the sheep for now. We don't need to rush into them just yet. So we'll sort that out. We'll focus on this field then. So let's get the last little bit in here there. The work is done, gone home. We've got all the straw up. 320,000 litres of straw. Oh, going too big there. I keep forgetting how big my pipe is. I'm not used to a big pipe. Let's get this in here. There we go. What we're looking at. Yeah, it's probably going to be around, what, 90,000? That's not bad. I think for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the silo and store it. Because, yeah, 86,831. Because of the way it's going at the minute with, like, money, I'm still trying to work out what to do with the money. I'm going to try and double check some things and just see. It's still baffling me. I haven't got any, like, mods on to do anything with that, so I don't understand why that should give me a load of, like, really good price. But anyway, let's go and put this over here. We'll come back for the trailer. Actually, we can get rid of this now because the corn header is not ours. So we'll take this out of the way because you can just see there it's looking a little bit different. The stubble's disappearing because there's a worker going around just mulching now to get rid of the stubble. So let's hop out. We can go and return that. Yep, we don't need that anymore. Thank you very much. There we go. Jump back in and part this up. It's getting a little bit low on fuel and everything, but not too bad. It'd be okay. We'll do another harvest or two. Move it over to this side so I can get out okay without any issues. There we go. Otherwise we end up in the planter. Right, let's have a look what's going on here. That's looking pretty good. Yep, needs ploughing. Yep, we will sort that out. Let's just tab through. There's the worker. And let's go put this in the silo. And then we'll let the worker carry on and do all the mulching. We'll come back and get the worker to do the ploughing. Yeah, it's starting to look good. Store this in here for now. We can obviously come and distribute it later if we need to. But yeah, before we do sell anymore, I do want to just double check and go and have a look through my mods and check that there's no mod that's adding different prices. It shouldn't be. I don't go for any of them kind of mods. But that just seemed very strange that I gained an extra, what, 200,000 or 300,000. Yeah, can't work that one out. So, we'll let the worker do the mulching. We'll let the worker do some ploughing. And then I'm hoping then this field should be good to go. And if we look on here now, it will show that it's harvested. Yeah, harvested. Okay, let's go and take... actually, we need to go on to this one. Get rid of the ploughing. It should show... Yeah, mulching. Ah, that needs liming over that section. What I think we'll do then, I think it's going to need liming the whole lot of it when we do the ploughing. So we'll go through, do the mulching. As you can see, it is working. We'll do the mulching, do the ploughing, hit it with lime, and then that should be beautiful then. That thing should be ready to go. So we'll check back in just a bit. So the mulching's all done and the ploughing is underway, as you can see. Just done like a couple of headlands. And then got to start striping. So things should look good. So we'll need to wait for the plough to sort of go through a bit more, and then we can maybe start putting something in the ground, but trying to work out what. Also, while I've been doing this, I've been having a look into what could be going on with that money. Apparently, from what I can see, trying to Google it as well and have a look, and I don't have any mods, like crop price mods, and they weren't crops anyway. But trying to Google it to find out, apparently, I'm not the only one who's reported that this map seems to do that. Apparently, that is a thing that some map makers do, where the farmer's market, you actually get a bonus. I didn't know that. So apparently the farmer's market, you can get like a 30-40% bonus on crops and products by going there. Which would explain why we suddenly got a lot more money. So it seems like it's normal and there's not really much I can do about it. So based on that then, and that it's not like a mod causing any sort of cheating, I'm guessing we're going to have to run with it, because it means if we sell anything at the farmer's market, we're going to get more than we expected, or what the game is actually registering, which is different. I've not seen that before. But yeah, so that's kind of what I found out with, so I think we'll just kind of run with that and see. Maybe if any of you guys watching this have gone and played on this map as well, maybe you could sort of let me know, does that happen to you as well? If not, please do comment, because then I'm going to have to look in to see what is causing this problem. I've not seen it before, but if it's been built into the map, I mean, that sell point isn't on the map, is it, as such? The farmer's market, it shows the grain one next to it. Interesting. Well, things are going good in this field then. So the work has gone over, as you can see. It's me in control of this at the minute. But we've gone and mulched, ploughed, I've limed it, and now we're just doing this planting, because the worker for some reason just didn't want to do the headlands. The worker just kept going on and was just, every time I tried to start it at the corner over there, just kept trying to head for the middle of the field. So I'm not sure what was going on there. Deciding to put oats in here, something different, not put oats in before. But there's only so many times we can put different crops in before we have to start repeating. So yeah, we'll go for some oats. So we'll drop this down, lock it onto the line, and cruise control. I was going to try and set this on a worker. You can see the limes over there where I left it. And I was going to set this on a worker to get the worker start, bring the lime back, but the worker wouldn't start. So yeah, the lime's over there. We're going to catch up to it eventually when we get close to the end. So after this now, we've just got to remember this is putting double application of fertilizer on. We've got to remember we need to roll, because if we look on the map, it will actually say, yep, when it's finished saving, yeah, there you go, needs rolling. So we need to do the rolling, which isn't too bad. And then I think it's going to be good. I'm hoping then that should, what's it say if we look on here now? Yeah, 97. So if we do the rolling, that should be the 100. I'm hoping. Oh, just activated the worker. Don't activate a worker. Worker doesn't know what they're doing. Line. There we go. So yeah, we'll finish off getting this done. We'll go around, get the rolling done, and then we'll see how things look after that. So we're just on the last strip then of putting oats in this field. Got a worker just going around now, starting the rolling. That's all that done. There we go. Lift up, turn off, and close it. Now this field to the left, this needed another application of fertilizer. I've gone and done that. Before I'm going to put the lime on, the spreader had fertilizer still in it. So I thought, well, I know it needs doing. It's on 6 of 8, I think it is. Yeah, 6 of 8. So it's now fully fertilized, but it's still only 97% because it's not had the full works done on it. So that's the best we're going to get from that. But that's not bad still. That's not bad at all. So yeah, fertilizer's done on that. This is all done now. Literally the roller is, well, where are they? Over that far end. So when that's all been done, that field is perfect. It should be. You know, actually, let's just go and have a quick look, shall we? Let's see if we can try and go around the edge. I don't think it actually doesn't really matter, does it? Because the roller's going to go and roll it nice and flat. So this now should be, if I've done everything right, 100% fertilized and 100% on yield. So let's just go drop that off there. Let's go run around here. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. 100% yield bonus, 100% fertilized. And that's going to be all across the field now. So this field, now all stitched together, is going to be 100% perfect. That's more like it. So really after this then, there isn't really much else we can do apart from going to sleep and passing some more time. So the field's all done and dusted. It is ready now just to sort of hang out and grow, really. There's nothing else we need to do on that now. It's 100% perfect all around. So I'm just coming over to our little production area here now with some corn, because I'm going to see if I can try and put some in here in the attitude. We need some honey as well, so I'm thinking if we can try and put, we've got 86. So I'm going to sort of stop that at around about, I think, 43. And let's just see how quick this is going to drop down. Quite quick. There you go, around about that. So, yeah, roughly, I'm just going to go through the building now. Split that in two, and we'll put it across here, because then we can also activate the corn on this one as well. So we're going to make some of them... Is it Maize Tex hats, I think? But we do need a little bit of honey, which we have got a little bit of honey. Let's see if we can try and get this in here without moving to the trailer. No. Let's try and turn around this way then. There we go. We'll back up now. We'll get in now. There we go. So we'll dump the rest of this in here. So, like I said, a little bit of honey needs to go into the hattie tube, but we should be able to start this off making corn flour. And then I think it is the corn flour that goes into making the tortillas. I think. Yeah, it looks like it. So corn flour is what we need to activate first. So the corn makes corn flour. That'll be, we need to get that across to distributing so it doesn't spew out like it did for the bread. And then we need to, for the tortillas, it is corn flour makes the tortillas. So, yeah. All right, well, they're running. We can now just go and leave them and see corn flour, corn tortillas. Yeah. All right, so that's going to do that one. Attitude, it was the Maize Tex, wasn't it? So water, 2.5 corn, 0.5 honey makes that. So we have got a little bit of honey across back at the yard. So maybe because we've got a little one, it might be worth now re-putting down that production. Not that production, that like distribution point, so we can actually send it across to here. So let's just do that. So we've put down the honey distribution now. So we're going to here and activate the Maize Tex hat. Going to do nothing at the minute because the honey hasn't gone across, but we need that to be activated for the little bit of honey to go across. And since the honey's only 0.5, I think we've got about, let's have a look in here. So what we got, yeah, nearly 230 litres. So we'll activate that one and get that to distribute. That now should send everything what comes out of here straight across. So that's the only thing we need honey for at the minute. So yeah, I think for now, I think that's pretty much it. I think we can go to sleep. Let's see what happens tomorrow. So we're back. We slept through a couple of months because there was nothing happening in the last month. We needed the grass field to grow so we can look at getting sheep. So that is ready to go. I just need to go cut that, which I'll go and quickly do off camera. This is looking good. The corn's already started to grow. Looking nice. And if we just speed run through here, look, our newly purchased barley field is ready to go. Again, not the best, plus 82% on yield, but it will do. And this other field that we were saying about, we were looking at, which is well out of our price range at the minute, although we are close at the minute, but nothing major. This. We did a contract which didn't work. I thought this looked dead, but then it actually, looking at it now, it's withered. It's now come up finally, it's withered. Look. It's been showing potatoes for ages, but now finally it's gone over and it's died. So that's got nothing in. So could be a good time to buy it unless David's going to... I mean, David didn't do anything with the potatoes. Finally just they've give up. Maybe... I mean, it wasn't a contract or anything. I don't know what was going on with that. Maybe this is a good time to get it now because then we can just literally plough it up, restart it. Maybe a good idea. But again, that's... how much is that? That was 760, wasn't it? 746,000. We can afford it now, but then that's we'd be broke. So Not quite yet. I think what we need to do, because we've gone through a couple of months, we're going to have pallets to pick up eggs and stuff like that. So let's maybe just go and get the truck and go do a quick pallet collection. And then, yeah, we'll be able to... I'll cut the grass off camera. We'll buy some sheep. We'll give them some grass. And I think we'll leave it there and we'll come back and tackle this barley field in another episode. So we've just gone through and got the eggs, pumpkins, watermelons and melons from the farm area. I think if we get these in here for now, because we've got bits to pick up from here, and I'm guessing there's going to be a few hats as well. Can we maybe get the hats on board? I don't know how many hats are going to be here now, because we've activated a new one as well, haven't we? Let's just see if we can get some of these on board. Oh, yes. Oh, me pumpkins are wobbling. Oh, my. Uh-oh. I think that's full. Yeah, it's strange when you add new stuff on the back like this. All the ones at the front are starting to, like, wobble. Let's just spin this around, then we're going to end up in the trees. Now, because they're going to wobble, I think what I'll do is we'll try and unstrap. Now, there's no collision in here, so we can literally just go and, like, unstrap and drive, and it will all just disappear and go in. Not the best way to do it, but since they were already on the move, yeah, it might be a better idea that way. Wow, okay, so let's just go and get the rest of these. Only a few of these here, so not too bad. Get them on board. There we go. Now, we need to just zoom out so we can back up. We need to go straight back over here because we've got to go over to these tortillas, or however you kind of say them. These things here. Can we do that? Crash into them? Oh, God, no. Not at all. Nearly. We'll get these picked up. I don't know how many to expect from here. I mean, there's a good stack there. Are they double stacked? Zoom in a bit. Yeah, they're double stacked. Oh, my word. Okay, so we could have a few here. So let's get these on board and see how many we get here. We need to also check and see, like, if there's anything good to sell at the minute. Are we at that time? We're in July. Oh, man, there's more. How many of these have we got? I'm assuming, I think it's ran out. Well, let's just check. Yeah, it's definitely ran out. It's here with the exclamation mark on it. So, yeah, it's ran out. But what have we got left in here then? I don't think there's too many. No, I think that's pretty much about it. So we'll go and turn that off. We don't need that anymore. We've got a few more coming out here. That's not bad. All right, well, we'll go see if we can try and put these in here. We need to see, I can't remember which side the unload is on for this. Let's just test it. It's on that side. On the right side, I'm just not close enough. So we'll load them back on. At least we know it's the right way now. And then we'll just slightly move over. There we go. So let's just go see if we can get all these in. Unload. There we go. So let's just back up. And then for now, we'll just ditch this here. We'll turn it off. Let's just see what we got in here. 294. So we've got Maze Tech's hats. We've got one. Is that really all we managed to make in that? Isn't that the one? Isn't that the new one with the corn? Maze Tech's hats. What's it? It says it's ran out. It's ran out of honey. Wow. Okay. Is the honey really that slow that it only managed to make one? Okay. I thought the honey was still going across, but it's, we must obviously be taking the honey quicker than I thought it was going to. All right, we might need to look into the honey then, see how they put some more hives down. But yeah, we've got a lot of things in here. What's the most we've got? I think it is the whole bread. The whole wheat bread. There's a lot of pumpkins and everything in there. My word. All right, well, yeah, I think what we'll do now is that's all the pallets sorted. So let me go cut the grass and I'll see you back at the farm as we go to put some grass in the sheep pasture and we'll go to buy some sheep. So we'll go part this now. I've gone and tipped it into the silo and swap trailers just to make it a little bit easier. So let's go and buy these. I really want to see where the wool's going to turn out because we have got a wool like distribution so we can send it across, but I don't know how much the hat place is going to take. So let's just see if we go. What are we looking for now? Are these we don't want goats. Let's go and see on I don't know my sheep. I'm guessing we want these ones? What's it say? Produce wool can be sold directly. Okay. Well, produce wool. So we want to go for the 12 months, do we? Require water. Well, it doesn't show any water on this one. Breeding age animals are healthy and older than 8 months can reproduce. Okay, well, we're not looking to, like, reproduce with them, so let's just see if we go and do 103,000. Oh, my word. I want to max them out, you see, because we don't want any babies. We want these just to give us, like, wool straight from the go. That's a lot. All right, let's do it. Grit your teeth. Man. Oh, hello. Whoa, they're loud. My word, there's a lot in here. Okay, wow, that's a lot, isn't it? Okay, I don't... Yeah, they look about right. That's a lot for that little pasture. My word. Okay. I can actually make that look a little bit better. God, that is rammed. I can actually make that look a little bit better. There is it might actually be the mod that's doing that. I have got a mod for like more visual animals, so you can see more animals in these pastures. Because normally, what the game does them, they're really they're like really pitiful, the amount of animals in here. But that's ridiculous. That's a lot in there. Oh, I can't see anything. Oh, there you go, grass, dump. I don't know what it's going to take, so we'll find out together. Well, there's 10, there's 20,000, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh my. Okay, so what's it stopped at there? Let's just get rid of the stats page on here. We'll go back over to this. Animals. Let's have a look and see what we got on here. Oh, it hasn't finished yet. Is it jumped out of the trigger? Try again. Might have jumped out the trigger. Might be just literally on the edge. There we go. So 80,000 and they take 91,000 for the year. Oh, well, that's pretty good then. So we're not going to have to worry about trying to, like, keep checking on food. It's always a bit worried when the food is very low and you have to keep coming back. Like, you know, every time you sleep, they run out of food. That's just not, it's not good. I'm going to find out what that mod is and see if we can find out what the buttons are I need to push to, well, sort them out. Because there's a few too many in there. Okay, so I'm going to look at this and I managed to find it, so we just have to try and find out what the key was. If we look in here, set maximum number of visual animals. Apparently it's set at 70 at the minute. Let's go for recommended is 50 and apply that. That's showing 50. You can see that's gone a bit thinner. You can actually change it. So if we go and have a look on this, this is where you can, like, really sort of go ridiculous with it. You can, like, just go stupid amounts, really. Let's just see if we can try and change that. And we go right up to, what, 197, I think is what we can do. Let's go and apply. Oh, yes. You can really see the difference in there. But over here... Oh! Uh-oh. Quick, we need to sort them out. Let's go back to the recommended. That's so noisy as well. But we can actually even go lower, I think. We can go, like, you can literally go right down to what's the lowest? 1. That's a bit lonely. Let's have a look at, like, 5. Ah. Oh, that's more quieter. It is a good mod. It looks a bit bare for that there. So, yeah, well, I think what we'll do is we'll go for the recommended, which is 50. It's still a bit big for this one, isn't it? I've never seen that many in an enclosure like that. I wonder if it could be... Maybe... No, that's not one of them bigger ones. There is a mod where you can have, like, bigger pastures. Oh, we need to shut this. I didn't realise you guys could hang out in there. So I'm hoping wall's going to come out there. I think what we'll do is, let's just actually, you know what, let's see if we can try and do this together. Let's just go speed up time a little bit, and let's try and pass into the next hour to see if a little bit of wall pops out. Well, it hasn't as of yet. Let's try and do one more hour and see. I'm hoping it's going to appear from here, otherwise we're in trouble. Nothing as of yet. Does it say on here? Oh, it does say 66 litres of wool. Anybody see where the walls appear? Please tell me it's inside then. Uh-oh. We could be in trouble. Is the wall coming out here somewhere? Uh-oh. All the way down the bank. Anybody see any wall? I don't know where my wool is. The wall's the important one. We need that. So there's no wool coming out of this side here. You would have thought we should have seen a pallet spawn by now. You know, 66 litres. Surely something would have spawned. Oh, it's there. Oh, beautiful. That's just what I wanted. Oh, dear. Well, not to worry, because we can set the wool distribution. I think we're going to have a look on here. We should be able to go into sheep on here. And if I can find it, I think we have got... Yeah, here you go. We've got a wool distribution here. So we can go and put this around here somewhere. Overlaps. If we go and put it... Yeah, somewhere like that. We can actually go and customize it by... changing what we get here. You see the size of it, but I think really maybe we could go a little bit larger on that one. I think, yeah, that'll do. So we go a little bit larger on that. That should cover all the area. Looks like that's going to be the main point there. We'll go and drop that down there. There you go. So that now has disappeared, which means that's going to now distribute our wool for us. So if we go back onto, which one are we going to go onto now? On here, and we've got lazy wool distribution. We can obviously go and click on that one, distribute, and we can activate that one. And if we go look across at attitude, is it felt hats? Yeah, felt hats. We can activate that one. All we need to do now is go put some lime in there, and we've got another set of hats going on. Beautiful. Okay, well, that's good. At least that solves that problem. Still not sure what to do about the honey. I might have a look, see if we've got like a modded honey, just so we get it a little bit quicker, because that is literally, it's like really trickling through. It's ridiculous. I mean, look at that. It's nothing at all. It took us, what, a year to get like 200 and something litres? Yeah, we need something a little bit better than that, so we'll sort that out. We've got sheep in, which still look majorly overcrowded. Yeah. Unless it could be the person who's made this mod, they've decided that's the visual amount of sheep that they want. I don't know, but it does look quite a few. Like I said, we can use this to go and turn it down a little bit. Maybe we should try, because them sheep do look a bit, it looks bad. Let's just go and try 30. There we go, that looks a bit better. A little bit more room now. Obviously, these have kind of gone lower, but not to worry. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. Well, on that bombshell, I think this is going to be a good place to end this one then. So next time, we've got a new field now to sort out. We've got more productions going on. We're going to try and sort out these bees. And obviously, we've still got a good amount of money. So I might run some of that grass through the BGA. But I'm not sure actually at the minute, because we have got other things on here we could sell. A lot more straw hats at the farmer's market. 173,000 they're going for at the minute. Look at this. The Chip Tex hats. 624,000. 662,000 at the best time at the sell anything, which is on the same plot of land. I mean, look at this. Nearly 250,000 in corn to tillers. We've got 130,000 in eggs. Ignore the water. It shows about 3 million. Ignore that. That's because it's got an underground pump. It somehow gets bought into this stock thing. So ignore that one. 346,000 of bread. You know what? I'm not sure if we really need the BGA running anymore. And do we need to keep running grass through it? I think these productions now, the BGA got us going. Might be time to, well, get rid of the BGA, you think, and just live off our productions and pallets. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but I think that's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you back here in the next one.